Hey lovelies! Welcome back to my channel and I hope you've all had an amazing day. Today we are back doing the rainbow challenge and today's episode is the blue episode. So if you haven't seen the other parts, we have already done red, orange, yellow and green. I would highly recommend going back and watching those, but if you do not already know, the rainbow challenge is where for each episode I can only make an outfit using that colour of the rainbow. So because today's episode is blue, I can only make outfits using blue. If you do enjoy Dress to Impress content and you aren't already subscribed, it would really help me out if you could click that subscribe button. I am trying really hard to reach 1,000 subscribers and it would be amazing if you could help me out with that journey. But without any further ado, let's get right into the challenge. Okay, so the theme is breakup. So what can we do here? Let's have a look. I think I'm gonna go for this face, but I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I want to do the sad eyebrows. Maybe like these ones could work really well, and then we can maybe add these tears as well. That's quite cute, and maybe even this as well. That could be quite cute. Okay, I think that works. It definitely looks like she has been crying. And then for the outfit, I think I want to do something like you're kind of lounging around in bed. So I've taken these bottoms. And what can we layer on the top? I think I'll take this and this to start with. I want to make the top quite interesting because I know that it's just going to be lounging about sort of clothing, but I still want it to look quite cute. So we'll take this and we might even take the sleeves. No, the sleeves look a bit silly there. Let's take those off. We'll take the glasses, but we're going to bring them down the nose and we're going to rotate them just so they're a little bit kind of misshapen like that. And then for the hair, I think I'm going to go for something kind of long and down. So I'm going to take this one but to the back with no flowers, and then I'm going to do this one. Oh, I did not mean to rotate that. Let's put that back. And then we're going to position that just behind, and then I want this one but only the bangs, and then I'll take this one but only the bangs. Okay, I think that works. I think that's cute. Let's color that hair really quickly. So I think I'm going to go for kind of a brown and blonde sort of situation, just like this, partly because these are the only hair colors that I have saved right now. And we'll do that like that. I think that looks cute. Okay, and then the outfit needs to be blue. So the glasses can be a really dark blue. And then I have saved a couple of different patterns. So I think we'll make this top this pattern, and then this top I might bring this pattern into it. And then for this top, we'll just make this kind of like a dark navy blue, and we'll do that for those and make the buttons a little bit lighter. And then for the pants, I think we'll do the same. I think we'll make them like a really dark navy blue with some lighter blue accent pieces. I'm not going to give her any lashes just because I don't think that that will kind of work here. I do want to give her the teddy bear though. And I think I'm going to just make that swinging, and I'm going to make this blue as well. But we'll make it a little bit of a different blue, maybe like that. We'll keep the eyes black, and then the little nose can be blue as well. That's quite cute. And then I want the slippers, but I can never remember whereabouts they are. Here they are. Okay, so we'll make them a little bit lighter, and then we'll keep the eyes black for the same reason. And then let's just make this look a little bit more interesting. So we'll add this and use this pattern and light silk that. We'll make our nails blue because we always forget to do the nails. I say we, it's me. I always forget to do the nails. I want to do them just a dark blue and a medium length. And then for the head, I think I'll just add these bows, but I'll just make them a little bit smaller and make them that pattern. And then just to accessorize, I'll add this little body chain and make that a light blue. And maybe even this, but make this a light blue as well. Okay, I think this works. I think this is quite cute. Okay, so she's gone for a similar sort of vibe to what I went for. I like it. I think it's cute. I'm gonna go for a 2 here. Purely because she's a trendsetter, so I do expect a little bit more. And I wasn't a huge fan of the pink incorporated in there. Okay, so this looks like, I don't know if if I'm even allowed to say it. This looks like ketchup on the arms and on the legs. Are you gonna give us a story? No. I'm gonna go for a 2 or a 3 there. I would have loved if she would have said exactly what she was representing and what she was doing. Okay, this one is cute. I'm gonna go for a 2. It's very, very simple, but it gets... It's on theme. It gets the point across. And this one as well, very, very simple, but it does get the point across. I'm gonna go for a 2 here. But I thought that this was skin that was uncolored, but she has like a skin tone on. So I'm not sure what... Are they just socks, but colored like the default skin color? Okay, this is giving like revenge dress. She's been crying, but she has like the cute outfit on. I'm gonna go for a 2 again. I can see the vision. And then this is ours. It's our very, very blue breakup outfit. I think it's cute. I think we added a lot of details with the top. We added some jewelry, and the bear I think is super cute as well there. Okay, I love the use of the hair here. I do like the use of the kind of baby doll nightdress here as well. I'm gonna go for a 3. She's trying to make herself feel better by dolling herself up. She's on the phone to her friends, but she still just can't get over the breakup. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting from that. Okay, and this one is, again, revenge breakup. The no-nose is throwing me off. I can't lie. But I know that there are a lot of limitations with the faces that you can use for themes like this without custom makeup, so I do understand. But I'm going to give that one a 2. And then this is the last one. I'm not quite sure what is going on here. The fairy wings and the bows are throwing me a little bit. I'm just gonna vote a 1 here. And we did not place. That is okay. That is totally fine. We came 6th with 13 stars. So not amazing. Not terrible, but obviously not great. The next theme is ghosts versus ghouls. Okay, I think we can do something quite creative here. I'm gonna head straight over to the makeup table, and I think I'm gonna just start off with this face. Just as a base, I'm gonna take this kind of extra eyeshadow off, and I think I want to add this. I don't think I can change the color, but that's okay. The eyes, I definitely want to make like a really dark blue. And this face detailing as well can be dark blue, and the lips can also definitely be a dark blue. I'm also going to add this detailing on here as well as this. I think this could be quite cool. And then for the brows, I'm not too sure. I might just go for these and color them a really dark blue like that. And then for the hair, I think I want to use the flowy, like really animated one. I know it's really, really simple, but I just love how it flows, and I don't have the other animated hair. I have the Captain Scarlet one, but that just doesn't give what I want it to give right now. Okay, and then the skin, I need this to be a little bit more blue because it was more purple before. If I do that like that, I think that's quite cute. And then what if we did sort of like an old like pirate sort of ghost? You know what I mean? You see the vision, right, guys? Okay, so I'm gonna use this. I'm not gonna think too much about it. I'm just gonna add things because I think the issue is I always overthink things, and then I spend way too much time, and then I run out of time, and then I don't have an outfit. So we're not doing that this time. I'm gonna take this eye patch, gonna make that a little bit lighter, make that a bit darker, and some more blues there. Okay, and then I want a big dress. So maybe we even go with this. It's been a long time since I used this dress, but here we are. I'm gonna use that pattern there, and then I'm just gonna color everything a really dark blue. This is just my base right now though, to be honest, guys. So this, all subjects change. I'm gonna layer the rainbow skirt, but just number 5, just over there, just so I can get some more of these patterns in here. I do that and that. I need shoes before I run out of time. I feel like I need to start doing that. Add shoes so I have more time to do everything else. Okay, let's hop back into the changing room, and let's take the pixie ooh top and make that blue with some lighter blue chains coming off of it. I think I'll put the withered rose skirt on, but without the layer. And I'm just gonna pattern that with this pattern and then give it a dark blue lace. And then I'm actually gonna take this bow as well. I used this in the last video and I used it on the like spoiled brat theme and I really liked it. I don't use this enough. Okay, what else can I put on here? Maybe we can incorporate this but without that. And what can we pattern it with? I don't want to go crazy with the patterns. Maybe I'll just do it default like this, and then that can bring some lighter blue colors in, maybe. And then for the sleeves, I don't feel like this works. I feel like that's a little bit too messy, but I definitely want something on the sleeves. Maybe if I take this but just the sleeves and make that a dark blue. And then I do definitely want some jewelry here as well, so maybe this big statement piece, that, and then a lighter blue in the center. And then do we have any accessories that someone would hold if they were, you know, on a ship or at sea? I don't think so. Maybe I can just add these earrings last minute. You can't really see them, but I'd rather have them than not have them. Okay, I think this works. I think we're definitely giving kind of old-timey, lost at sea kind of ghoul. Okay, so this girl has not changed her outfit from last round, so I'm gonna vote a 1 star. I think that's a lie actually. She has changed her pants, but that's it. The rest of the outfit is still the same. So this is gonna be a 1 star. This is really cute. I like this one. I'm gonna give this one a 4. I'm not quite sure on Julia. Oh, again, I feel really bad because I know that that is a Monster High character, but I just don't know the Monster High characters to be able to say whether it's a good representation of it or not. So I've given it a 2. I'm really sorry if that sounds harsh. Okay, we've got a lot of spinning going on here. A little bit dizzy. I'm gonna go for a 2. The spinning is throwing me off. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the spinning. And then this is ours. I do think it's cute. I think that it is really cute. I don't have the emotes to like, you know, hover in the air. Okay, this one isn't giving ghost or ghoul. So I'm gonna vote a 1 because I don't think it's on theme. And this one again, not on theme, so I'm gonna vote a 1. I don't want to be nasty and say that it's trolling, but I do think that this is a troll outfit. I'm really sorry if it's not. But I don't think that this person did the theme just purposely. Okay, this one is cute. I'm not quite sure about the angel wings. I feel like it would have been better without, but I'm gonna go for a 3 here. I think the face is cute and the layering I quite like on the outfit. And I like that they've just not gone full kind of stark with absolutely everything. And this one again I think is quite cute. I'm gonna go for a 3 here. And we placed 3rd. Okay. I'm gonna say thank you. So we came 3rd with 18 stars, which I don't think is too bad. I think this outfit was quite cute. And the next theme is detective versus suspect. Okay. I'm not quite sure what I want to go for here. I definitely need to change the face and the skin because I don't think that this is really matched up with what I want to go for here. I think if we go for maybe this one this round, and if we take our lashes and put those on, I don't think we've had lashes on at all this session, which is kind of crazy. Okay, I'm gonna start off with the corset, and I'm also gonna take these sleeves, but I'm gonna layer on top these ones as well. And then I'm gonna take this belt, and I think I'm gonna do pants here. So what do I want to go for here? I might also take the new hair, but same as I did last time I used it, I'm gonna move it just slightly further back and add some different bangs. I really wish that there was a toggle for us to use to change that, but there's not, but it's fine. Okay, so what else do I want to go for? Do I want to go for a long skirt or pants? I think I'm going to go pants. So if I do these and maybe, oh, I don't know. Maybe if I just do the normal pants combo I usually go for. I just don't want to make it boring, like always using the same pants combo, but it's what it is. Okay, I think I'm going to use this color as the base for my pants. And I'm gonna make sure I make those matte because I haven't been doing that and I had no idea that that was like making such a difference. And then we'll do light blue for the accents. So we'll do the same here, so the same base color, and then we'll do some lighter blue for the accents, like that. And I don't think I like those ones underneath, that can go. Okay, the belt could be patterned. Let's pattern the belt with maybe this one. Why do we have 6 toggles for the belt now? Is this still the, oh, it's because I have the pouch on, okay. That makes more sense. Okay, let's bring the pouch into a lighter blue, and then the buckle. I said this in another video, but I swear you used to not be able to do the buckle and it used to really, really irritate me. Okay, let's bring it forward a little bit just that it's not being clipped in with the corset. And then for the corset, let's pull in this pattern again and maybe this one? Or maybe let's do that the other way around. Let's do that pattern for the outside and light silk that, and then light silk the center. For the stitching, we'll go for a lighter blue, and for the lace, we'll also go... No, actually, we'll go for a darker blue on the lace. Corset closure can stay quite light. For the sleeve... Oh, I did not mean to do that. Is that what we used before? Or did we use... No, we used this. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, for these sleeves, I want to keep that a really, really dark blue. And then for these ones, let's pattern them with that, and then dark blue on the lace. Okay, this is going better than our last rounds, which is great. I'm gonna use this as the base hair color, and let's add the rest of the hair on here. I have to remember now what I used for the hair that I really liked. I feel like this is going to be an issue if I can't find it because we do not have enough time to kind of sit here and do hair for ages. We'll take this for only bangs and we'll just colour that really quickly. Did I favourite it? Oh no, it was this one here. Okay. So I've been like combining it with this and I think this has been kind of working well. And then I'm going to use this hat, but I'm going to position it like that so it's not clipping with the hair. And then I'm going to rotate it down slightly so that it's slightly downturned. I love that look for the hat. And then let's get this patterned. Or do we just want to go with a dark blue here? I think we'll go for a dark blue. And then slightly lighter blue for the detailing there. For the necklace, I'll go again for a dark blue chain with some lighter accents. And then for shoes, let's go with these and make those dark blue and then a lighter blue on the heel. And then let's also give her the gun and let's make that like a... Oh, I don't like that colouring. Okay, let's take that off. I just want to make that default, I think. Maybe like that. That works. And then do we have time to add anything else? I think we'll just grab this, option 2, and maybe add this pattern and silk it. I think this is quite cute. I think it definitely falls under the kind of detective category. I've gone kind of for like more old-timey detective. This is also really cute. This can get a 4. I didn't want to make it modern detective because I feel like all of those outfits end up looking the same. Okay, this one is cute. I'm gonna give it a 2. It's on theme. It's reminding me of Rosa from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, if anybody has seen that show. This is ours. We definitely look bold and in charge. Someone else in chat said Rosa core as well for the outfit that I was speaking about before, so I'm glad it's not just me. Okay, this is giving Catwoman. This is cute. I'm gonna give it a 2. I haven't actually seen like the Batmans with Catwoman in, so I can't really comment on it, but this one, so she's the suspect. This is pretty cool. I like this. I want to give this one a 3. Okay, this one is cute. She has like the bubble gun. I'm gonna go for a 2. I don't think that a gun is necessary for this themes. I don't think a bubble gun is entirely necessary either, but it was still cute. This one as well, I think is cute. I'm gonna go for a 3 for this one. I love the glasses in the mouth. That's one of my favorite hacks to do. This one is cute, but very, very simple. I'm gonna go for a 2 for this one. I do love these new boots that came with the Captain Scarlet Quest. The the leg accessory for them as well is super cute. I absolutely love that quest reward item. And this one I don't think is particularly on theme. It's not giving detective or suspect. I'm not quite sure which one she's meant to be, but I'm gonna go for a 2 because there was effort there. And then this one, I'm assuming that they joined late, so they're just going to get a 1, unfortunately. We did not place. I'm not quite sure how this girl placed, but that's okay. We came 4th with 15 stars, which again, I don't think is too bad. I think that blue is a little bit of a difficult color to make for like a whole human outfit, but I think we did an okay job here. But that is all for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed this one. I know I definitely did. So for the next part of the rainbow series, we will be doing purple. I know that the next colors in the rainbow are indigo and violet. I feel like when it comes to games like Dress to Impress, indigo and violet can be very similar colors. You guys might disagree, but I put them both into the category of purple. So just for the sake of making everything a little bit more different and that there's a little bit more content for you guys, I'm gonna do the next episode of purple, and then the episode after that I'm gonna do pink. And I know that pink isn't actually a color of the rainbow, but I hope that you guys understand. Let me know your thoughts on that though below, whether you'd like me to do that or whether you want me to stick to indigo and violet specifically, and I'll do my best. But if you do enjoy Dress to Impress content, please make sure that you are subscribed. It really helps me out, and like I said before, I am trying really hard to reach 1,000 subscribers, so if you could help me out with that, that would be amazing. But thank you all for joining me today, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys!